They are in an absolute free fall, Colby. 6 straight losses for the Wings. They're 4-6 now in their last 10, and it comes at a time just as the Islanders are starting to heat up. Even Washington has 6 wins in their last 10. A team like Buffalo's got 6 wins in their last 10 as well. But this Wings team, they've struggled basically since Dylan Larkin went out of the lineup. Since they lost their captain, they are being outscored on average 5.75 to 2. They aren't scoring. They aren't defending. They aren't getting a save. Does this Wings team have it in them to turn things around quickly?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about this team. And one of the biggest red flags to me about the Detroit Red Wings was that Steve Yzerman was incredibly inactive at the trade deadline. And I think we've seen over the years that he's got a plan and he's not going to rush it. And if he doesn't feel like his team is really there, well, he's not going to pull the trigger and make any moves. And I think that might have signaled to the locker room that, you know, they don't think that this team is really ready to go make noise. And I think that's the right decision, because if they get into the playoffs, I think it's going to be short-lived. But right now, with Patrick Kane only having 1 point in his last 5 games after basically being a point-a-game player since he signed with the Detroit Red Wings, things are not going in the right direction this time of year for the Red Wings.
No, not at all. Kane cools off. Larkin goes down with an injury. The goaltenders turn into a pumpkin, and it's just like one thing after another for the Detroit Red Wings. And it comes at a time again is that Eastern Conference, the playoff race is getting tight. 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever you want to call it, like the case for the Red Wings not buying was, well, you're probably going to get in anyways. And at this stage of where you are in the Yzer plan, if we're still calling it that, it was like, yeah, don't go buy. Just roll the dice with what you have here. It looked like a team that might be good enough to push and maybe win a round or take someone deep in round 1. And now you sit there and you just go, man, maybe you should have went and got some support. There were forwards on the market, and they weren't that expensive to acquire. It turned into a buyer's market late. I think Steve Yzerman might look back at that deadline, and Wings fans might look back at that deadline as a missed opportunity for this team.
What's up, hockey fans? If you enjoyed that video, then you need to be hitting the subscribe button right here at Daily Faceoff. Exclusive interviews and analysis from our hockey insider Frank Saravalli, fantasy updates from Brock Sagan, and a daily live show at noon Eastern, Monday through Friday. You don't want to miss any of the fantastic content, so hit that subscribe button.